Magda Freedom Rod here, your visionary lifestyle guide. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're talking about the almighty kale. Some call it the king of greens. Now that's because it is one of the most nutrient dense foods on earth. It's actually in my top 10 list of superfoods. If you don't already have my ebook about my top 10 list of conscious eating superfoods, I'll put a link to it in my comments down below, so make sure you check that out. But today, you know, kale does have tons of nutrition, and that's why it's called the king of greens. So calorie for calorie, it has more calcium than milk and more iron than beef. Can you believe it? That's a lot of nutrition. It also has omega fatty acids as well as fiber, which so many people are deficient in. So it's a great way to get those nutrients into your body. So to read more about the nutrition, check out the article that's in the comments below. But today what I want to talk to you about is how to incorporate kale into your diet. We're already sold. We already know we need to get more of it into our diet. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, is ways to do that. So starting off with smoothies. Smoothies are such a great way. You can basically liquefy the kale and drink it. You can put it in a smoothie in a blender with protein powder, a little splash of vanilla, maybe some stevia to sweeten it up, and maybe some fruit if you want to put some fruit in there. I'm way more about the vegetables and the fruits when it comes to smoothies, but kale is a great thing to put into your smoothies. It's a great way to get that nutrition into your body. Another way is juice. Again, liquefying your vegetables. So you can actually put all of this much kale into one glass of juice. So it's a way to get a whole lot of it into you at once. Now you can mix that with cucumber, with lemon, with ginger. If you really need it for the flavor, maybe a little bit of apple in there to sweeten it up. But juice is a great way to get tons of this nutrition into your body in a really fast and easy way. Another thing you can do with kale is use it as a substitute in recipes. So if you have a recipe that calls for collard greens or chard or spinach even, you can substitute it. So that's another way to think about it when you're looking through your recipes. Use it as a substitute. You know, good in soups and stews and things like that. It's a pretty hardy plant, so it holds up pretty well in like a soup or a stew. Another thing you can do with it is make kale chips. So if you have a dehydrator, that's the ideal way to make kale chips. If you don't, you can use your oven. Just put it on the lowest setting possible. Keep the door open a crack. Keep an eye on them. So to do that, you want to just tear them into pieces, maybe coat them in a little bit of olive oil or hemp oil, put some of that pink Himalayan salt on there, and you can actually do whatever flavors you want. You can do curry flavor. There's a million ways to be creative with that. So you can make yummy, crunchy, you know, savory kale chips is a great way to get more of it into you. And that's more of like a snack. So because kale is a cruciferous vegetable, this is one of those kinds of vegetables that's great at actually cleansing your body. You want to be making sure that you kind of pre-digest it in some way, shape, or form. So ways to do that are massaging it. You can massage the kale. You can make a massaged kale salad. So give it some love. Take all that love in your heart, put it right down your arms, put it into the kale, and give it a good massage. And if you use lemon or something with acid like that, it helps break it down even more. So you can throw some lemon on there, give it a nice massage so you get all the crunch out of it. Throw some hemp seeds in there, throw an avocado in there, make it nice and creamy. That's like creamy kale salad. I've got a recipe to that in my ebook as well. So there's some really yummy, delicious ways to get more kale into your diet. And oh, kale, yeah, let's eat more kale.